Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today we're jumping back into Hades 2, which has been an absolute blast so far. Let's jump back into it here. For those who weren't here last time, we've got two save files because one was from early access and I started over once the full release came out. And I'm glad I did because they added a lot of polish to the early game. So, last night, when we last played this, we unlocked the entrance to the surface. And if we're going to the surface, I'm gonna bring the big axe. That is my favorite so far. And this is us. Oh, wait, hold on. We've got a new thing here. What is this?
A secret monument tonight, etched with her will and testament, looms tall within the training grounds, revealing its nature only to the worthy.
I'm in the inner circle now.
Hey, Market Chat, good morning. Good afternoon. Hi, Goddess Shade. Hello. Flashy says hello. Windshark, hello. Didn't you beat the game yesterday? No, I didn't. I beat a boss yesterday. Aloha. Hi, Herb. I see you. No one interrupted Muck's intro's chat, even awake. What's up, Blue Belt? Yo, I'm barely awake. All right, go up to the surface for the first time. Zeus.
What are you doing on the surface, young lady? How shall you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
But I need bronze. Your attacks inflict blitz. Rushing causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. Each account underneath. Stop.
Greater might.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What?
Alright, so I think we just took damage because of the whole curse thing.
As the ill-fated princess feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air, her sole recourse is to return whence she came.
What? Through all that.
Okay, so that's what's ahead of me. Alright, so the main thing is hoping I get some, bronze. Is that some right there? Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Although I just took more damage.
I bid you shine for me
Okay.
again tonight.
That was my main goal. Anything else is a bonus.
Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold.
Monk, have you played Risk of Rain games? I have played a little bit of Risk of Rain 1 and 2. They were fun, but it didn't like keep me around for a long time. Rise of a Crash for 200, Morph, Impervious Living Nightmare. I haven't really seen that yet.
This isn't working.
City of Afara. Lightning, mana, Poseidon. Yeah, we are gonna die in a minute.
Who's next? No!
There it goes. Alright.
Return to Shadow now.
We got some bronze, though. That allow, and also, you know, the story advance, so... There's two things.
You travel to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
The curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes.
Oh?
But I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Unraveling of a fateful bond. So that's probably going to let me survive on the surface.
I couldn't breathe.
Wolf says, got me some plushies secured. Nice.
The Dark Princess.
Thank you for the
reveals
support.
her
I hope you
deepest
enjoyed them.
fears only to a stoic old amphibian, which long ago hopped into her tent and into her heart.
Only the deepest fears for you, Phrenos. The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air. You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
You'll find them, and you'll have so much to talk about. Let the longing for them spur you on for now.
My greetings.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way.
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
Okay.
Approach. You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to. Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
Okay.
Jot it down.
Need 2 thalamus and 2 moss. Moss was on the surface. Thalamus I haven't found yet. So I have to go... I need more bronze too. So I'm gonna have to do more very short-lived excursions to the surface to get some more stuff. Okay.
Appreciate the deal.
Buy a nectar. Don't have any cards at the moment. What's he want?
The Good Witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there, until such time as I had the means to pass through. But the climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
Witchery.
That's the plan.
Let's see, those are still growing.
How fare you all tonight?
Smile. Let's see.
What secrets lie within?
Alright, so I can get Argent Skull now. Blast foes with explosive attacks. Retrieve the skull shells with lunging specials.
Sure. Revol, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
That creepy artifact is yours, kiddo.
Okay. So you fire it with left click. If you hold left click, it does that. Right click is a lunge.
Get over here, young one, right now.
Now what if I fired them all? Okay, so I have to be like within a screen's length of them when I lunge and it pulls them in. What? I turned into a skull. Interesting. Alright. What's he got to say?
You're brave to venture through that previously warded gateway, but come on! You underworld types aren't cut out for surface life. Unless perchance there is an incantation that could help.
I think there is, Commander. Except it calls for reagents that can only be found up there. But how am I supposed to gather them before the incantation is complete?
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but
Alright.
for the family.
Alright, run for reagents. Here we go.
Headmistress, guide me.
Your attack gains plus 50% damage and blast size over 1 second before they explode. Shells fire your Omega attack when retrieved, but you lose 25 mana. After your special, projectiles fire outward, they fire inward. Let's get Looming
The
Incantation.
skull gleams anew. This again.
Run!
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite, Aphrodite.
Look at you beneath the shining moonlight.
Hey, look, it's the tree
Gorgeous
of
to the
birds.
lovely
How are
surface
you
of our
today?
world.
Hi, Birdtree.
Please stay as long as you like. Or as long as you can. Of late, it's been a little rough.
Specials deal more damage to nearby foes. Your casts inflict weak and damage foes while dragging them toward the center. Automatically inflict weak on nearby foes and gradually restore mana near them. Let's do Glamour Gain.
How can I? Lovers.
Ah! Dude, that room had so much stuff.
Shadow now.
That sucked. I didn't get any reagents.
Oh, so that's the surface then. The air up there did not sit well with me at all.
Boo.
What?
You've been staring at that picture more and more. Happy family? Well, it's starting to get to me because I think it's starting to get to you. Don't get all misty on me, Mel.
Thank you, Dora. Though you needn't worry. I won't get lost in memories because there isn't much for me to remember. I just wonder what my brother and my birth parents were like.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful lot like dwelling on the past to me. Nothing you could have done. Hey, you could be doing nothing right now.
I'll give it some thought.
Or don't.
Are you growing more motivated to find your family? Or merely growing more despondent? See you all again in a few nights.
I dissipate.
Where's Lord Moros?
You're awake.
Yeah.
What if I try this?
What is this? Cause a Will of Charon to appear in the space between each underworld
I'll
region.
keep this in mind.
Sure.
By light of moon, Together, let us shape reality.
Yes.
Headmistress, Olympus seems reluctant to ask outright, but I can tell my family there needs me. I cannot shake the sense that I have to help them before I can achieve our task.
You needn't shake that sense, for it may well be accurate. Are you still thinking of an incantation that may help you to survive such a journey?
Aislinn says, hey, sorry for my question when you play Guild Wars 2. I'm a new player, I saw you from YouTube. What's up, Aislinn? We do a thing on this channel called Guild Wars Tuesdays. Every Tuesday I stream like 9 hours of Guild Wars 2. Additionally, whenever there's Twitch drops or whenever they have new content coming out, I binge Guild Wars 2 for a couple of weeks. So, like, for example, this coming Tuesday I'll be on it. October 28th is when the new expansion comes out, so I'll be playing probably a ton of Guild Wars 2 for a couple weeks after that.
I am. Up there, I'll be like a fish out of water, right? Suffocating. But with a proper incantation, I was thinking maybe I could hold my breath until Olympus is secure.
Such a spell shall not be simple. Though if you demonstrate that you're sufficiently well-traveled, then perhaps magic such as that shall help you go farther still.
I'm counting on it. Odysseus is on assignment, huh?
Princess?
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
Because you're weak.
Ouch.
Trade you.
Gift him again.
So often has my sleep been racked with nightmares. Memories, perhaps, of when Headmistress took me
I wonder if
your
enough
dreams
nectar
are
wakes him
troubled
up.
Too, oh sleep. You show no sign of it, at least.
You tried?
Did he just... Have I tried what?
Okay. Back down here. Try it again. Wait, what? The last weapon I don't have is buffed for the next run? What the heck?
The last of the nocturnal arms.
Black coat requires 2 adamant. That's weird that it does that. 2 fabric and I can get the fishing rod. Okay, I can go get that. Hang on.
I've need of that.
Fish, that's right. Yep.
The arms of night. The rod of fishing. What shall the rivers yield to us?
A trusty tool indeed. Keep practicing, as though you still had lives that depended on it.
More to be done up here.
Alright, our attempts
I
continue.
will not fail.
I held to faith your task would not require you above, only below. But Hermes indicates the threat here on the surface now looms larger than we thought. Rise to us then, whenever time permits. Please make your choice.
Beam.
Lunar ray. You fought beautifully.
There's the curse.
Grandmother.
Got some bronze.
My understanding was your line could scarce survive beyond the reaches of the underworld. Yet there you are, traipsing about as though not bound by your father's fate.
I mean, I am dying.
How can this be?
Tokizo says, hey, Fastgoer, Sue question, do I understand correctly that the quick play beta will stay because quick play is the only way to get fractalated sparks? That is my understanding. My understanding is that the legendary glove stuff and anything related to it, such as the quick play beta, is here to stay. But I would imagine since it's a beta that over time we'll get newer versions, of it. Like, if they took the beta down to fix something, I imagine it would be back as fast as possible. Mana recovery, gust around you, attacks do more damage and freeze.
Tombstone.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Dang.
Return to shadow now.
I got the moss that time. I got the moss and 3 more bronze. That last ingredient, I'm not sure where to get that one yet.
Must be a way I can survive up there. Not my finest night back there, but I had to try.
Who dares?
I have a gift.
Oh, you don't need to get this kind of stuff from me. I can just take whatever stuff of yours I want when you're out.
You can't take this while I'm out. I keep it on me at all times for just such an occasion.
You who ventured into my abode shall suffer an eternity of torment for what you have done. Unless, of course, you are prepared to grant my dying wish.
Forgive my insolent spirit and name your price. I am prepared to do your bidding. Within reason, anyway.
Then swear to me that you shall do my bidding now. Specifically...
I haven't worked out the dying wish part yet. Asked you to fetch my lover's bones? Something like that?
Just keep me posted.
Good evening.
Another prophecy.
Okay. Prophecy fulfilled. You got all the tools.
All that you take from the earth shall be returned.
You must know what I'm about to ask, Lord Moros. Especially since I promised many questions. You mentioned you were on a fruitless search. What was it that you sought?
Rajani says, I don't remember if this game really tells you where to get the last ingredient muck, but I can tell you if you want. Also happy to hold it until you potentially get annoyed. Rajani, I know I got it in the beta, and I've just forgotten, so go ahead. Like, if you want to just point me in the right direction, is it underworld or surface? Is it like fishing, or is it a plant? Just something like that, I would appreciate it. Muyo says, I imagine they add or remove the quick play that they would make it so fractals drop dust. I would hope that it would make more sense for high tiers. Yeah, I don't think they're planning on removing the quick play. I'm guessing that you will... Like, if they take it down, it would be back as soon as possible for, like, a new build or something.
Well, the Fates do like to send me off to fetch them this or that now and again. My search in some respects was similar. Though I'm beginning to think they tricked me.
They sent you to find something that couldn't be found. And you can't just tell me what it is, can you?
I think they simply wanted me out of the way. Although I shouldn't speculate or further speak of this at all. Apologies.
Dig in Chaos Realms. Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
I understand. What is all this? Welcome to the Crossroads, Shade.
It can't be good that Strife herself is here. I think she talked to us. Dying Wish Serenity. Wait, what was that? Clean?
Disgusting.
Don't bother.
Oh, she's left like candy wrappers around.
Miss me, Trouble? Thought I'd flit on over for a bit again and see how everybody's doing, since I'm welcome here and safe still, aren't I? Though it has been a little while.
It's not been long enough. Much as I wished you'd grown past your childishness, Eris, I can't imagine you've returned for any reason other than to keep it up.
What? You can't imagine I just want to visit my big sister, if not you? I get it. You're still mad I slowed you down before, but I will not do that again. I swear. So, truce? We'll see. Truce.
Can I gift her? I can gift her. Give me a present.
Look, I do want you to feel welcome here and safe. It's not just something that we say. May this gift of nectar show my words are true.
Wow, made with real golden apples. Thanks, babe. You're the only one who's made a real effort to bring me into the fold. Say, why don't you take this? It isn't much, but I've been holding on to it in case I found a friend.
I think that's the gun from the last game. Yeah, that's Zagreel's gun from the Hades one.
Oh,
Discordant
really
Bell.
isn't necessary, but thanks.
Eris, we have Night to thank for how many of the primordial forces without which the world as we know it scarce can be imagined. Strife, for better or worse, is one such force. She scoffs at any sort of nature, order, natural or otherwise. You are drawn to her like a moth to a flame. Okay. Alright, so I need to go
Headmistress is away.
to the underworld this time.
New possibility.
Rite of river fording. Restore the crossroads fishing pier so that it can be used. Rite of vapor cleansing. Crossroads hot springs.
One to keep track of.
Update the Book of Shadows with insight into relationship status with one's acquaintances. I just need one fabric for that. Crossroads Tavern. And cause locations throughout the underworld to sometimes have a trove.
The stolen troves of Hades all shall rise. So mote it be.
Zamer says, how do you like the game so far, Mug, compared to the first one? Just as good, better, or worse? It's the same formula, and and I mean that in a good way. It's the same formula. You know, you got multiple weapons. You could do, you know, different runs. You got people in town. You can build relationships with them, which unlocks more stuff. You know, there's different ways of like advancing your character and things like that. There's a couple of new things, like this incantation thing with the cauldron, but it's very similar to when Zag would like build up different things in the first game. I'm having a lot of fun right now. I think that they have nailed the formula without making it seem like it's you know, just a repeat of last time.
Over here. I
think
have
it's
an
good.
offering for you, Goddess. On behalf of all the shades residing here, we are honored to be in your service and stand ready to do whatever it takes to prevail.
Some nectar, thank you. I feel like one of the gods of Olympus right now. You truly won't mind if I pass these bottles along?
The shades and I would only mind if you hoarded them.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sacker of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man.
Come on.
There was something here. There it is. Okay, I need 2 garlic for that. All right. Let's do another one here. Oh, I can't gift him again. I feel like I was getting somewhere with that.
Full grown.
Some cattails.
Okay, plant that. Okay, nothing new there. Let's see. Alright, so we've got a new thing from Eris. Where is it? Right here. Discordant Bell. After each encounter all this night, you deal plus 0.5% damage, but you also take that much more. Oh my god. Alright. I'm not done doing attempts with the skull. I'm gonna try it again.
Above, a full moon flares, bestowing all her grace and power from beyond an earthly canopy of trees and soaring precipices which provide a pristine vantage point.
The crossroads between realms.
The incense and the smoking stuff from that altar of ashes over there, it's energized the shades about this place. And me as well.
I'm pleased to hear it, Commander. Even a brief visit to the altar on a given night helps make me feel more prepared.
Keep doing what you're doing over there.
Alright. Hey Mug, just watched the promo video of A-Net about Guild Wars 2 partners. Pretty cool little video, nice to see you in it. That was so silly. Yeah, they invited us to submit clips.
To me.
And I did it. And I didn't really think that they were going to use
Fully unseen.